Modern is changing forever, and it's all thanks to Titty. Titty counters an activated or triggered ability. It turns out that Titty is great at stopping fetches. 21 years of fetching have taught us that you always wait as long as possible to fetch, to both keep your options open, and to bluff to make your opponent think you have something. But now if we wait to fetch, and our opponent has 3 mana, then it's Titty time, which means no land for us. So now we're supposed to fetch on our turn, which is really hard to get used to. And as an amazing side effect of early fetching, Shadow of Doubt is a whole lot better. For 2 mana, we draw a card, and players can't search libraries that turn. Up until now, Shadow of Doubt's been difficult to pull off, because it was hard to predict if the opponent was going to fetch on their turn or wait. But now with Titty, the opponent can't wait to fetch, making Shadow of Doubt a whole lot better. Daddy has been working on this masterpiece for weeks, but most tragically, Daddy doubted the deck and gave up on it. But then a powerful force intervened. It was God, and God commanded, "Thou must clappeth them cheeks," because the very same day Daddy gave up on the deck, Big Boy Uriel won a challenge tournament, making Daddy a believer in Titty control once again. Here's how this deck works. We start off with Ravioli, backing it up a counter, and Shadow of Doubt. And alongside 4 Titties, fetching will be a daunting task for opponent. Then there's Sauron's Ransom to dig, with Ring Tempt to make our creatures difficult to block. Then there's Snapcaster, to flashback spells, and because both Snapcaster and Titty are wizards, Flame of Anor, to both kill a creature and draw 2 cards. For an extra wizard, there's Mutavault, then Preordain for filtering, and Bowmasters for blowing. Now for sideboard, we have Cascade hate, Incarnations hate, Urza Saga hate, Ring hate, Weenie hate, Graveyard hate, and everything hate. That's a deck. How good is Shadow of Doubt with Titty? That's what we must find out, but first, this video is brought to you by Warhammer 40k Tacticus, a turn-based science fantasy strategy game designed for iOS and Android. You've probably heard of the Warhammer 40k tabletop game. The Tacticus mobile game brings that tabletop game to life, with characters closely modeled after their tabletop counterparts, having a similar vibe to characters in Magic the Gathering. With tactical battlefield gameplay at its heart, Tacticus introduces vibrant and detailed hex battlefields, inspired by the best traditions of tabletop gaming. Just like in Magic the Gathering, you'll need to use strategy to outwit your opponents. The fluid gameplay and responsive user interface allow players to dive into a world of strategy, tactics, and conquest at a moment's notice. You won't be bored because gameplay is fast-paced and visually stimulating. Players can enjoy quick battles on the go in fast-paced PvE campaigns, and competitive player versus player battles. You can even fight bosses as a team and through a guild. Players will have to utilize unique team synergies and master the hex train to outwit their opponents and dominate the battlefields of Tacticus. There's a massive selection of champions you can work on, and Tacticus is constantly adding new champions, factions, missions, and events to the game. A steady stream of new content. The game is free to play, and virtually everything can be unlocked without spending a penny. To download Warhammer 40k Tacticus today, you can click on the link in the description below. And now it's back to the gameplay. Opening hand, 2 souls for them all. And this is almost good. 1 land short, so we'll keep. Land perfect. And these are some odd lands. They're probably a Charbelcher combo deck. Holy shock. Pass Bowmasters. That worked. Snapcaster for us. Sickle for 2. Like nothing. What's happening? We'll dig. Finding Bolt. We'll play Bolt. And Spell Pierce, that's pretty good. Number 2. No pass. They still play nothing? Alright. Play Snapcaster. No, Stern Scalding. More land for us. Number 2 again. They do in fact have Charbelcher. We'll make this fun. We'll let it hit. Animate Mutavault. And Flame of Anor. Oh, they try and counter. Counter their counter. And realizing that they're clapped, their opponent concedes. We're gonna choose for another round 2. Opening hand's pretty good. We're gonna keep. We'll dig. We'll take the land. More land. We'll hold up Bowmasters and pass. Opponent passes. We'll blow them for 1. No, never mind. Subtlety. We'll keep on top in case they have ring. Opponent passes. Blow them again. That worked. Bolt. That worked too. And another Bowmasters. We'll swing. And pass. Passes Oracle. Just a scry. Okay. They scry 2. Play snap. Bolting Oracle. We'll dig with Preordain. Flame of Anor, yes. This for 4. Opponent passes again. We'll dig with Ransom. 2 raviolis. We'll take whatever this is. Counterspell, nice. And the second one. I hope our opponent's having as much fun as we are. This for 4. They bounce for token, sure. Charbelcher for them. We'll let them have it. Oh, wait. Flame of Anor. And our opponent exclaims, stay away from my hoo-ha. What a great spanking to start things off. And now it's on the next one. Opening hand has a good curve and a keep. We'll dig. And take both. Oh, opponent cycles. Looks like living end. We'll blow our opponent now. Cycle. Blow them some more. They pass. And Preordain for us. Play it. Shadow of Doubt would have been nice. But Spell Pierce is pretty useful. Take Spell Pierce. Swing for 3. And they dig for a swamp. Finding Tomb. They play Grief, sure. But we have 3 ways to counter. Oopsie poopsies for them. They take 1 counterspell. And they go for Chartless. We'll Spell Pierce. Ravioli for us. Swing for 2. We'll play Ravioli and pass. Opponent passes. And goes with Wild Outburst. Counter. Oh, they counter our counter. Dang, we're clapped. We'll take it to game 2. Going in game 2 is swap this for this round 2. Opening hand's not terrible. We just need 1 more land for Shadow. We'll keep. They play Leyline. So much for Spell Bomb or Bolt. We'll play Ravioli and pass. On on cycles. And that's not a fetch. We do draw land. Swing 2. Grab really hits. Maybe with Preordain. Ransom's okay. But we really need counter. We'll go with Ransom. And here comes the cycling. Oh, grief. Fine, they can look at our hand. Taking our spell bomb? But we can't even target them. That's a little derp-de-der. Speaking of derp-de-der, another bolt. We'll swing. And send it back. Opponent passes. We'll crack Ransom. We definitely won't take spell bomb. We'll take these. City's very nice. Or land. Ravioli hits again. Finding a land again. Opponent passes. Impulse Storm. Animate Mutavault. Fish for 4. We'll pass. Opponent tries to cycle, but Flash and Titty. Subtlety, sure. We'll keep our Titty on top. We'll fetch. They don't crack it just yet. Fish for 4. And they crack a fetch. Shadow for us. Oh, they force. We'll allow it. They're shirtless. We'll counter their Cascade with Titty. And it's too much Titty for our opponent, so we'll have to sell things in 3. Opening hand's pretty good. Let's just hope no leyline. No leyline for them. And Titty for us. Play spell bomb. They counter. And dig for land. More cycling. And grief. Taking our counter. Speaking of which, we'll hold a counter and pass. Our opponent tries to dig for a land, but we'll shadow that. And we find a land. One card in their hand. Land and we'll pass. Our opponent plays a land and passes. There's a couple options. We could just bolt, or tap out for Ransom. But if they have violent outburst, we lose. I think it's too risky. We'll merely bolt. Ooh, and more land. Opponent passes. Preordain. We'll hold it and pass. More cycling. And opponent passes again. Ransom. Shadow of Doubt and 2 face down cards. We'll take the ones face down. Titty nice. We can never have too much titties. Bowmasters. We'll dig. And hold spell pierce. Opponent tries for grief. We'll counter. And blow our opponent for 1. Opponent cycles. Goes down to 10. More land. Swing 2. And pass. Ooh, grief. We'll counter a trigger with Titty. We need something good here. Spell bomb, sure. We'll swing like this. They block our Bowmaster and go to 4. Play spell bomb. Their opponent concedes. What an epic battle of good versus evil. A battle in which titties always win. And now it's on the next mode voting. Opening hand, a lot of lands. But we have Preordain to dig, so we're gonna keep. We'll dig and these are both pretty good. So we'll keep both. What? Our opponent passes? Why would they keep no land hand? Unless they're like a grief combo deck and they have everything but the land. That puts us in an odd spot because we really want to hold up Shadow. Feels weird, but instead of Ravioli, we'll hold up Shadow and pass. They still have nothing? Alright, we'll play Ravioli. No, they concede. And I'm still willing to bet they're a scam deck. We'll bring in this for us and that's going to. Opening hand's very risky. We'll try it. I knew it! There goes our hand. And Titty for us. We'll play Spellbomb and pass. They play Voidwalker. Bolt with no red for us. Thanks to Voidwalker, we can't even draw a Spellbomb. So we're mega dead. Which means it's on to game 3. Going to game 3 is we're going to throw down 3. Opening hand's not going to cut it, we're going to mull. And this will work. We'll keep. Our opponent tries for grief, but we'll counter with Servant Scalding. More land. No passes. Play Bowmasters. Spell Piercer. Took over 2. We'll dig. Keeping both. Oh, Fatal Push, sure. Opponent passes again. Swing for 1. Oh, and they have a land. We'll put pressure on them with Titty. So far, so good. Just for 4. Opponent finds a land. Plays Fable. We'll allow it. But only because we can do this. Draw to take out the token. So many cards for us. Swing. Opponent goes for grief. We'll counter. They go for Fable. Counter with Spell Pierce. Swing for 4. And bolt for lethal. Wonderful. And now it's on the next banking. Opening hand, too many lands for a mull. And yeah, this is fine, we'll keep. And it's a Hardened skills deck. We draw Spell Pierce. Play Ravioli and pass. Opponent plays Walker. And swings. Okay. Oh, Flame of Anor is pretty good. Let's see if our opponent wants to trade. They do, sure. They go Preordain and ooh. We really need a 3rd land. So unfortunately we'll wall them both. Snapcaster okay. We'll play Ravioli and pass. Oh, Hardened Scales. And an Ink Moth. And another Hangerback. They're getting in our boobers real good. That's not a land. We'll dig. Finding a land. And we'll pass. Oh, they definitely have us pinned. So we'll move to game 2. Going into game 2 is bringing our whole sideboard, but that's going to be 2. Opening hand's a little weak. But Preordain can save us. We'll keep. We dig and we'll keep both. Opponent plays Ozolith. That saves their counters when something dies. Well, we do have Brotherhood's End. We'll hold a Counterspell and pass. Opponent has Saga. And Zavis. I suppose that's fine. And Shadow Spear, sure. We'll go all in on Brotherhood's End. Ew, but no land. This could be a problem. We take 1. Oh, and still not a land. Fine, we'll put out Snapcaster. Here come the constructs. Finding Welding Jar, that could be a problem. We'll jump here. In the land, perfect. We wipe with Dress Down. Brotherhood's End. I think Dress Down's more brutal. Opponent plays a new Ozolith. Puts an extra counter on things. Opponent tries to swing. Dress Down. They lose their constructs. Alpine Moons go 2. And if we bolt here, would they use their Welding Jar? Probably not. But that does buy us time. We'll bolt. And the Ozolith gets the counters. Another Zavis. Unfortunately for them, we still have Dress Down. Another Counterspell. We'll first shut off Urza Saga. And they have Ink Moth, Archon Ravager, 2 Dangerous will counter, and Ballista, that's pretty good. It becomes a 5/5. We got a wipe here for the present. What will they regenerate? The Ballista. I'm not surprised. On digs. Oh no! Soul Cauldron. Let's just hope they don't notice they have lethal. Now they have Archon's ability. Oh, they sack. Oh, they're going for lethal. Oh no. With 8 damage there. They ping for lethal. It hurts losing to our child. But seeing Hardened Scale succeed warms Daddy's cooter. And also in the next match. Opening hand, a lot of lands we'll keep. We'll play our ability. As do they. Snapcaster for us. Those our opponent wants to trade. Indeed. They thought seize. We'll give them Spell Pierce. And another ability. And Snapcaster for us. On it swings. We'll play Snapcaster. Holding up Spell Pierce. And we'll trade. Tarn Pyromancer. Land for us. We take 3. And we'll bounce the token. Oh, Bowmasters. Oh, that's good. Volt. And send it back. On swings. Flash and Snapcaster. Volt Pyromancer. And Fable for them. Oh good, more land. We'll pass. And counter the Fable trigger. What? Miss swing? Oh, Fatal Push. And Grief, but our hand's empty. Spell Pierce. Not useful here. Their Fable flips and they hit us for 3. We'll dig with Preordain. Not a great time for Shadow. And Ransom. Might as well play it. Oh, what? Take the bottom pile? Oh, 2 lands. Alright, fine, they have us. So game 2 it is. So game 2 could be best described as 18 turns of pain. Our opponent drew perfectly. Not having a graveyard didn't help. And Shieldred was the final nail in the coffin. But it happens sometimes. So 3-2 overall. Daddy found the matches interesting. Although Shadow of Doubt is still quite tricky to pull off. It might even be better to use Squelch instead to counter activate abilities. So perhaps Squelch is worth a try. But let me know what you guys think. Was Titty good? Did the deck work? And until next time, stay with Tech.